My dudesters and dudetsters, it is time for another episode, and of course we have some pretty dang important things to discuss here in this episode. And of course, if you guys enjoy it, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Spike is looking away from the camera because he's disappointed that you're not subscribed. All right, so the very first thing that I wanted to talk about here in this episode was honestly something that I was a little bit nervous about when it came to this Spongebob event's conclusion. Seeing that in this update we're dealing with a currency, right? Krusty Kash. I was super worried that what would happen to Krusty Kash at the end of the actual event, right? Now, I'm not 100% certain if this is going to affect a lot of people out there, but it's still, I think, kind of a thing that we should discuss and something that I've been seeing some people discuss as well. There was a post 3 days ago now at the point that I'm recording this video, as well as an in-game prompt I'm sure you guys saw, and that was a reminder here. The hashtag SpongeBob event is almost over, so it's time for the famous 3 reminders. Remember to spend your Krusty Kash before the event ends and all floats away. Now, I'm not sure if this was mentioned during the SpongeBob event or when it was released that Krusty Kash wouldn't be like compensated or anything like that, but I think it's kind of an issue here. Thankfully, the dev team gave us a little bit of time to kind of prepare and spend our cash as fast as possible before it ends. And I will say it's nice that they're not giving us that Krusty Kash offers anymore here, just in case people would go a crap ton in with their gems to spend Krusty Kash and get more of it before it's removed. It doesn't look like I'm going to be wasting too much Krusty Kash, which is a good thing. Now, I know some of these accounts are exceptions out there. I doubt a lot of you guys ended up spending enough gems to get 250,000 Krusty Kash, but I'm using Ben's account as an example here. In the video that he posted a little bit ago, I think like 4 or 5 days ago, he has 92,000 Krusty Kash. I don't know where his current amount of Krusty Kash is at, but I would assume that's going to be pretty dang hard to rip through and spend all of it. So technically the gems that were spent on the Krusty Kash are kind of burnt and gone, you know? I've seen a few other people out there as well over on Reddit and stuff like that where they weren't super active during the SpongeBob campaign and they had a lot of Krusty Kash left over. I don't know if any of you guys are watching this video in that same boat. I'm guessing like 90-80% of the player base is going to be just fine, but it would have been really cool to get maybe a surprise compensation for the Krusty Kash, maybe just a split in the value of gems spent on the Krusty Kash in converted into like the flat rate for coins and PowerPoints and stuff like that. I think that could have been cool. Now, I don't know if it's even confirmed that we aren't going to get a compensation. I don't think they blatantly said that or anything like that. So, hey, maybe we will be surprised with the remnants of Krusty Kash that we have in our accounts. Maybe it'll be converted into something. But where we're standing right now, I am a little bit nervous for those who do have a lot of Krusty Kash left. Yeah, I ended up seeing this post. I got a feeling a lot of you guys are going to be like this, and I'm going to try to get down as far as possible on the Krusty Kash that I have. I don't want to waste any gems, but we see a post like this. This individual only has 5 Krusty Kash, so it's not going to impact a lot of people, but a compensation would be nice, a conversion rate at the end. Let me know what you guys think. Am I thinking a little too deep into this, or are we kind of on the right track with a compensation of the Krusty Kash? I don't know. I could be wrong. But next up, ladies and gentlemen, we got to discuss a brand new shop offer that came out that is pretty dang important, that we only get once a year, and that is the World Finals offer featuring a skin for Fang and honestly a really good value offer. I've been seeing a lot of posts on Reddit asking if this is worth it, 10 bucks for this offer, and yes, it's one of the better offers that I've seen in quite some time. Not only are you getting the exact value of $10 for the amount of gems, right? You're getting 170 gems, but on top of that, you're technically getting a free skin, free PowerPoints, and free coins. Very good offer. But another important question about this skin specifically is it going to be exclusive? As you guys know, some of these skins to celebrate the World Finals, that's purchasable, much like the Colt skin that we had a few years ago is exclusive, right? The Challenger Colt skin, we are no longer able to purchase this, or at least I am not aware of a circumstance where we were recently, right? Aside from that offer, much like the Fang one. But we have some feedback on this situation if exclusivity skins are important to y'all out there. We got this user saying, will the Fang skin be as exclusive as Challenger Colt or Star Shelly? And Frank says the skin is time limited. It will become available occasionally in 2025. We can't say yet if we'll make it available for gems or not, as no decision has been made yet. Then he goes on in clarifying that he's hoping to make these certain situations a little bit more clarified in the future, right, for in-game indications of exclusivity and skins. But as of right now, we know that this skin is going to be fairly exclusive for some time, right, or at least until 2025. And on top of that, if your whole thing is things that actually cost a flat rate is limiting you rather than using gems on stuff like this, we don't have confirmation from Frank saying that it will be available for gems in 2025. So I think that's pretty dang important information. But either way, we are going to pick this up right now. Not too shabby, dude. It's actually a really solid skin. I love how crazy he goes on his phone when you go into a match. The lobby screen, it's so freaking hilarious. Look at him hamming away, freaking going. Well, we're getting the rewards as well on top of it. Beautiful. Oh, I didn't even know it came with a player icon and the pin. That's a great pin. What the heck? That wasn't shown. It just comes with the skin. And the last thing that I do want to say about this skin is the whole purpose behind it, right? It's to get funds for the prize pool for the Brawl Stars World Finals. It was the reason for the Challenger Colt offer some time ago as well. But very quickly after the offer was released, we already hit the goal of $1 million. We have officially reached $1 million with the Fans Fang Skin Bundle. Thank you all so much for the support for Brawl Stars Esports. Beautiful, dude. Let's go. Now, while we're on the topic of skins, I wanted to bring this up as well. I saw a post of the Chinese version of Brawl Stars adding quite a few additional Moon Festival skins for their celebration, and I gotta say they're freaking amazing, dude. A few of my favorites can be seen in this Reddit post. We have one for Nita. Look at Bruce. I mean, come on, it is adorable. And then there was one for Edgar here. That is sick, bro. It's so good. I believe there's a few others. This is a little bit lower on the render, it's kind of pixelated, but we had one for Gus in there as well, and it looks like some additional cosmetic stuff. But yeah, man, there was an important discussion some time ago when it came to China Brawl Stars and our version of Brawl Stars kind of going their own directions when it comes to producing content for it, that would there ever be a outcome in the future where we could see some of the skins that are being released over there, because they are pretty dang hype if you ask me, would they ever be released in our version, the global version? And honestly, some of these more recent ones, especially the Moon Festival ones these time around for the Chinese version, I think makes so much sense to just be released in the global version. You know, we're celebrating the same thing. They're very similar art styles for the skins, and we even had conversation in the community about this. We have Lesman saying on Twitter, hey Frank, I still have a question that wasn't answered in the podcast. Will the Brawl Stars China skins be available in global version like Astronaut Spike and Aquarius Piper? Just giving some examples of some of the skins that they have released over there and we don't have in our version. And then Frank says, not per default, no. We might at a point choose some of them to make it into the global build, but currently no decisions have been made. This seems to be kind of the response that always happens whenever this is asked, but man, some of these more recent ones, it would be really nice if the dev team would consider releasing some of them every now and again, you know, maybe just like a Chinese Brawl Stars skin offer that pops up from time to time, you know? And admittedly, now that I think about it, seeing that the skins are already made, I wonder if the Chinese version could help in a sense, like, or would our version of Brawl Stars need to produce the skin all over again? If we could just like recycle the work that happened over there in China for these skins, it'd be so easy to release some of these. But yeah, man, I need that Nita skin, dude. It is so freaking good. I mean, come on, please. Brawl Stars dev team, please release some of these. Now, we only have a few other things to discuss here in this episode, but I'm pretty much so saving the most important stuff for the end. We have an update on an ongoing situation that we had mentioned in a video a little bit ago here on the channel, and that has everything to do with Danny and promises he made in the past. This has to be one of the most exciting times in Brawl Stars. Dude, look at this post that Danny made about, you guys know, 20 million subscribers for Brawl Stars on YouTube, and he's going to shave his head. 30 mil and I shave Piper's head. Obviously, this is done up, okay? It's done up, but I'm seeing a lot of people saying this next Brawl Talk is going to be pretty dang interesting. We'll see if Danny sticks to his guns. I even came across this one, 40 mil, and we will shave Paula's head. Oh my gosh, we're very long off from there, but so freaking funny. We'll see if it happens, man. Hey, we'll see. Seeing that Danny's kind of leaning into it, you know, he's egging on the conversation. It's interesting, dude. Now, to wrap up this video, it was only a matter of time before I discussed this here on the channel because I've been seeing you guys talk about it in the comments of my videos a lot, and that is the Duolingo situation with Brawl Stars. It is quite compelling. I got a lot of people saying that there very well could be a Duolingo collab in the future, and it all sparked with Duolingo posting a random, I think, YouTube short that featured Brawl Stars. Here's the post that kind of sparked all this. We have Duolingo's YouTube channel posting a short that got quite a bit of traction, 219,000 likes. Me before Brawl Stars, happy, multilingual, will to live, and loyal. And then it transitions, of course, after playing Brawl Stars to me after Brawl Stars. Passive aggressive, Edgar main, emo, pushy, dude. It's Duolingo Edgar. What the frick? And the rabbit hole goes deeper, man. We have Brawl Stars commenting on this short, delete Edgar, and I believe it's just all different languages of delete Edgar here. If you guys don't know, Duolingo is a language app. It helps you learn new languages. Pretty self-explanatory. But man, is there a lot of other stuff that people are talking about when it comes to Duolingo, especially over here on Reddit when you just type in Duolingo. I saw this post, which is really, really bizarre. I'm not sure if this is fan art or something that's actually happening over on Duolingo. Either way, pretty interesting. And then I'm even seeing stuff like this. Dude, I don't really know how Duolingo, like the mechanics of the app and stuff like that works, but people are like, oh, Duolingo is getting a hypercharge. Definitely like it's interesting seeming elements from like Brawl Stars, right? Super, super interesting. Oh, it's the app logo. It looks like, dang, that's crazy. The reason I haven't really been talking about it is I don't think a lot is going to come of this. I think it's just like a funny little thing that Duolingo is doing. And I heard in the community that stuff like this happens sometimes with Duolingo. They do like fun little shout outs to games to garner like different communities and stuff like that. So they could be just doing that as well. And I think they didn't end up engaging with Brawl Stars' comment over here on YouTube. So I don't think it's going to result in a freaking collab, guys, or anything like that. But it's interesting nonetheless. It's fun when these types of things happen in the game. But yeah, man, that's just all I got for you guys here in this episode today. Always stuff to talk about inside the Brawl Stars community. Hoping you guys find this stuff interesting or useful, keeping you guys in the loop on stuff. But yeah, of course, always appreciate you guys taking some time out of your day, chilling out with your boy. I appreciate you all so much. But yeah, we'll be talking super soon. Adios, everyone. Take care.